Hello and welcome to the first annual CBR Cup. Today is the day that we have our last race of the season. However, there's a couple things to note for this race. This is the first annual CBR Cup, and this is how it works. Starting out today, what we will say is that there is no points on the line for this race. Absolutely nothing in this race matters as a part of the normal CBR Pro-Cart Championship. This race is solely an exhibition race. How it works is we have a set of carts that are going to be the CBR Pro carts. These run the normal regulations with 18 miles per hour as their max. The second group of carts out here is the CBR Pro mod carts. These carts go 20 miles an hour and are only for this one race of the year that we have these carts out here. These are the fastest carts in CBR history. And you might be asking yourself, well, how's this going to be equal then? Well, here's the catch. The normal CBR Pro carts will get a head start over the Pro Mod carts. This head start enters once the CBR Pro carts enter the bowl turn. The normal Pro Mod carts have to make almost an entire lap up to these carts over the course of 24 laps. There's no competition caution, and on this, the gap is effectively 28 seconds. This is how the CBR Cup works out, and that is our tip for today. But because this race is not part of the normal season, we're going to jump straight into the racing action. Here is the first annual CBR Cup.
We're here at the CBR Speedway for the Cup race, the finale of our go-karting season.
Now we got an announcer.
Colton Berns is now in his cart, and I think we are ready to go. And we are racing, folks. Carter Vandenhoel gets the whole shot. He is out front. Ariana Ditello in second. Bilski in third and hiding in fourth. Quite the start for Vandenhoel as he takes it into that right-hander there. Coming into the bowl turn, he's got about a second on Ditello. Throws it in, scrapes a little speed. Bilski into the wall, and here comes the mod. Hemble, Berns, Hansen. Those mod carts are 2 miles per hour faster than the regular carts, as Berns is already tracking on Hemble. Moves to the inside, doesn't get a lane. Hansen is now in the back of Berns as Vandenhoel takes Ditello, Bilski, and hiding around the bowl turn. Bilski on the outside here of Ditello, hiding extremely slow. As the mods come back around, Hemble and Berns are still bumper to bumper as Hansen looks to find a way around them. Vandenhoel has opened up a big gap on second, third, and fourth. Nice and easy through the bowl turn. Vandenhoel is flying here today. Bilski and Ditello get into it a little bit on the turn. Hiding is still very slow. Here come the mods again. Nothing has changed so far position-wise for both the mods and the regular carts. But Berns has been on Hemble's butt since the beginning. Vandenhoel seems to be continuing to clear space between Ditello and himself, really stretching that lead. Ditello and Bilski have been battling since the race began. Will we see a move here soon? As hiding still and slow. Hemble, Berns, and finally Hansen into the bowl turn. Berns has not been able to find a way around Hemble yet. But Vandenhoel is still running the race of his life. Bilski right up on the bumper of Detello. Will he make a move? I know who won't make a move. Berns still trying to find a way around Hempel. Hempel is running a great race so far. Very wide line. Looks extremely fast. Sam Hansen has fallen back from the pack a little bit. Bilski and Detello seem to be locked in their positions. Nobody wants to make a mistake here. Oh, looks like Bilski's going to the inside. Detello fights him off. No comment. Looks like Bilski might try to make a move on the turn back there. He does not get it. Detello playing some great defense here as Bilski tries to make another move in the bull turn. Goes to the inside. He might have her. Detello hangs on to the position. Bilski trying a different line on the outside. As the mods are starting to reel in our straggler here. Carter Vandenheuvel has opened up a big old gap on the rest of the field here. And Detello seems to have created some space between her and Bilski. But those pro mods are coming. And Berns looks real racy going into the bull turn. Doesn't seem to quite have the angle. But Sam Hansen hangs on. Ben Heiding looks like he's about to get passed by Rick Hempel. Makes a move to the inside. Trying to hold off the two fastest cars on track. Doing a decent job hugging that line. Meanwhile, Detello has managed to keep Bilski off of her. On the outside, Hempel makes a pass Heiding. Berns on his butt. And Berns shunts him to the side and says, "Get out of the way!" Meanwhile, Carter Vandenheuvel's having a hell of a time in first place here, just hanging out. Those mods are coming for our second and third place holders right now. Hansen with a little bit of contact with Heiding. They're getting a little shovey. I think Hansen's going to have the speed, and he gets by Heiding. How many laps go? 13 laps to go here at CBR Speedway. Detello's hanging on. Bilski's got Berns right on him. Punts him out of the way. And now he lost 2 positions to Hempel and Berns. Berns has also got Hempel, and Detello's trying to hang on. She's got a lot of horses coming after her. And Berns manages to make his way past Detello. Will he have it into the turn? He does. Hempel dives down on inside. Ben Heiding looks like he's about to get lapped as Berns starts pulling away. A lot of tight racing here through the bull turn, but Berns is starting to open it up. Detello holding off Hempel as close as he can. Folks, I can't believe this. Oh, he got free. Sam Hansen has managed to get ahead of Hempel. And Detello is hanging in there strong against Hempel as well. Bilski weighing his way into the action, but he snuffs it on the corner. Detello has been fantastic defensively all day, but it looks like Hempel's going to get her here. Vandenheuvel's got Berns on his tail, but he's trying to get past lap traffic right now. Heiding's going to let him pass. Berns in second. Hansen in third. Hemble finally gets past Datello. Vandenheuvel's just trying to stay consistent, stay strong. He's got Berns on his tail, and he's coming in hot. That lap traffic might factor into Colton's ability to get to Vandenheuvel. As Hansen and Hemble make their way around the last turn before the start line, Datello, Bilski, and in last place, Benjamin Heining. Vandenheuvel coming through the bowl. Ben Heining's making it tough for Berns to make a move here, but he's gaining on him. Here comes Hansen through the bowl, Hemble through the bowl. Berns looks like he wants to get him out of the way, and he'll do it at any means necessary. They're getting racy over there, folks. Datello and Bilski through the start line. Vandenheuvel has appeared in front of us. Berns has gotten past Heining. We could be seeing a lead change here. Oh, Benny Heining almost takes a spill. Went too far inside of the bull turn, but he keeps it on four wheels. Sam Hansen and Hemble trying to reel in our leader and number 2, Colton Berns, but there's a lot of time to go. Berns and Vandenheuvel battling into the bull turn. Carter's got to play some smart defense here. It's getting real bunched up in the bull turn. Hemble taking a nice deep line inside, trying to get past Hansen. Oh, what a switchback! Colton Berns with a switchback to get past Carter Vandenheuvel, and our leader is now Colton Berns. Flies into the bull turn. Vandenheuvel in second, Hansen in third, and Hemble right on his tail in fourth. Bilski seems to have gotten Datello, and Hemble has gotten past Hansen. Berns coming back through the bull turn. Vandenheuvel on his tail, but here comes Hemble and Hansen. Berns, Vandenheuvel, Hemble, and Hansen through the start line. Here comes Heining, trying to make that car go. It's not going very well for him. Here comes Bilski and Datello. And as they come through the start line, Berns whips it through the bull turn, and Hemble is putting pressure on Vandenheuvel, who's raced a great race so far. Had an excellent start, but those mod carts are on, and it's only a matter of time. Hemble gets past Vandenheuvel, and Hansen might be coming through for the slingshot. Didn't quite get the angle on him through that turn. We'll see what it looks like on the other side. Hemble, Vandenheuvel, Hansen. It's going to be really close here. Hansen is right on his tail, trying to find an opening. He'll get one here. Looks like Hansen's trying to get on the inside line. Will Vandenheuvel let him? No, he will not. We'll see what happens on the other side here. Berns is starting to encounter some lap traffic with Hemble on his tail. And oh! Around goes Vandenheuvel. Hansen takes the spot. We have 3 mod carts in, and we have white flag racing. Here comes Heining, Bilski, and Datello with our leader Colton Berns coming up on him. Hemble might have a chance. And doesn't look like it. Colton Berns is your 2025 CBR Cup champion. Rick Hemble in second and Sam Hansen in third place. And Berns is going to take his victory. All right. CBR Cup, woo! All right, in third place in the CBR Cup, Sam Hansen. In second place in the CBR Cup, Rick Hemble. And in first place, your CBR Cup champion, Colton Berns. Very good.
I guess I gotta quit giving you tips, huh?
Get your pictures and then we'll do interviews.
Nice.
All right, Sam, you want to come down here? I'm here with third place finisher Sam Hansen. Sam, how'd your race go today?
Went pretty well. Got a pretty bad start. I didn't really expect it. I was trying to figure out where the line was in front of the cart and then the green flag way. So I started off behind, but it was pretty eventful way through the field. I was behind Rick and he got hooked onto Ari and they almost went into the trees. So I was in second for a while. Rick caught back up to me and passed me. And I may have collided with Carter a little bit with 2 to go. So it was pretty eventful and happy to be up here on the podium.
Sam Hansen, P3. We'll come over here to Rick Hemble in P2. Rick, how'd you feel your race went today?
It went well. I got a good start. Sam was definitely sleeping when the green flag came down, and that gave me a really good start off the bat. And then we put in like maybe 2 laps or something like that. And then Colton come around on the inside. I don't know if he drove through that mud hole on the back corner or what to get in there, but he got around me on the inside again, which makes it 3 races in a row. And then it basically went on from there. I got hooked on Ariana going around, and I finished maybe 3 seconds behind Colton. I don't think he knew that I was back there at that point in time. And if there was been a couple more laps left, I might have been able to get back by him. Who knows?
Couple more laps.
Lots of fun.
Rick Hemble, P2. Colton Berns, your CBR Cup champion. Colton, how'd you feel your race went today?
Oh, that was fun. You know, obviously some of the fast guys in the normal class weren't able to make it, but either way, it was fun to race the mod cart. They're pretty fun compared to the normal ones. I just basically chased Rick and knew this race was the longest one of the year, so just waited for him to make a spot where I could have snuck in there, and then coming to the finish, I knew I had a decent gap, so I was just playing it smart, not wrecking myself, and he got closer than I thought, but yeah, it was a really fun race.
Colton Berns, P1.
And as we take a look at our finishing results for the first annual CBR Cup, Colton Berns will win the 2025 CBR Cup in the Pro Mod Kart. In second place is Rick Hemble in his Pro Mod Kart. And in third place is Sam Hansen in his Pro Mod Kart. In fourth is the first standard kart, Carter Vanden Heuvel. A very, very good drive here for Carter. Obviously with this gap this year, for the first time doing it, maybe we didn't get the gap quite right, but nonetheless Carter running an absolutely perfect race today and securing fourth place. In fifth place, we're going to give the position to Andrew Bielski. Despite him barely crossing behind Ariana Datello under the finish line, we noticed that there was an obstruction of the lane with Rick Hemble coming onto the track before the rest of the drivers had finished their race. Because of this, we felt that that was enough obstruction to where Andrew had to hit the brakes to avoid hitting Hemble and ruining his race. So because of this, we have decided to give Andrew Bielski the place. In sixth place is Ariana Datello, and in seventh place, rounding out the field, is Ben Heiding. And with this, we can finally confirm that the 2025 CBR Pro-Kart season has came to a close. What a great year. Thank you to all the racers, fans, and participants all around the world watching. And until next time, we will see you in 2026.